Oh man, I screwed this one up so bad. First things first, welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I greatly appreciate all of you guys. We have been working real hard on our Honda CB750, and today we're working on the gas tank. Now, the exterior looks pretty good overall. There is one paint spot that is raising up. We're not gonna worry about the exterior right now. What I'm worried about is the interior. The inside of the gas tank is pretty rusted out, and I would say has about a 50% coverage of rust in the inside, and we need to do something. Because if we don't do anything, then that rust is gonna slowly chip away, and it's gonna get in the filter, and it's gonna eventually find its way into the carbs, and it's gonna clog up our carbs. So you have a rusty tank. What do? You obviously have to clean it, and you need to just get all that rust out. So the options are truly endless. You can go on the internet, you can research how to remove rust from a tank, and there will be a million options that you could do. I've tried the vinegar. It works pretty well. It does take multiple days in order to get all the rust out, and I felt like it didn't get all the rust away off the metal, but it worked pretty well. What I'm gonna do today is I'm going to use, boom, oh no, boom, Cream Products. Interesting name. I don't know if I would say or name my company Cream. Anyways, this will clean up the rust inside your tank. This right here is bottle A. It is a tank prep. You put this inside the tank, it eats away the rust, you mix it with water as well, and you let it sit for more than 24, 48 hours. Then, this is B bottle, the B. Tank prep conditioner. This conditions the tank, and it also removes the moisture. So, you pour it in, and somehow, science, it removes the moisture outside of your tank. Lastly, right here, this is our fuel tank liner. Probably the one I'm most scared of, because once you go and do this, there is no going back. So, fuel tank liner, you pour this in and mix it around your gas tank, let it sit for a while, you pour out the excess, and then you let it sit and dry. And after that, you will no longer have rust or corrosion. Wow, isn't that crazy? So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna get into it, we're gonna clean this tank, we're gonna get all the rust out, and we are gonna line it with the Cream product. So let's do this. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. All right, guys, it's been more than 48 hours. I was gonna do this work, but Super Bowl Sunday had other plans and my 49ers lost, unfortunately. Extremely depressing, so that's why I'm wearing my Warriors hat going on to the next sport, hoping for the best. But anyways, it has been about 40 hours and I've been constantly checking inside the gas tank, and I am very impressed with what is turning out inside that gas tank. The Tank Prep A, the solution that cleans the product or cleans the inside of the gas tank, is just working extremely well. So we're gonna dump all that stuff out and we're gonna see putting that conditioner in and seeing how that works. Okay, so I just dumped it out. Haven't done any washing, but look at that. That did its job. I am extremely impressed. I messed up. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. But the tank liner, underneath the tank liner there, is flash rusting. I poured it in yesterday. I let it dry overnight. Came to check it after work, and underneath that tank liner is just orange. And that is just not gonna work, because that tank liner is eventually gonna separate from the gas tank because of the rust. The rust eats away the metal, so that tank liner has less and less to hold on to, and it's gonna be no good. So we have to remove all the tank liner. So Cream suggests pouring, since my tank is about 4.7 gallons, about half of that with acetone. So we'll do 2.5 gallons or maybe even 3. And it says to agitate as much as you can for 24 hours. And I also called them. They said that it could take up to 7 days. So we'll try it for 7 days and see what happens. So we'll be just constantly shaking it. So let's buy some acetone and learn something. Yay!
2,000 years later.
So it has been 13 days of me shaking acetone inside the gas tank, and it is not working. So every day after work, I come home, I shake the gas tank with the acetone in it, I open it, check on it, and it's probably removed about like 50% of the tank liner, but there is still like a substantial amount of acetone inside the gas tank, or not acetone, the tank liner inside the gas tank. And I have no clue what to do. I have contacted Cream, again, terrible name for a product. Cream, I asked them how to remove the tank liner. They said acetone should be removed after 7 days. I told them that it wasn't working. They said, oh, we'll talk to the owner. Called them again 2 days later, told them the same thing. And they said, oh, 7 days, it should be removed. We'll talk to the owner. I've been calling ever since then. I talked to 2 different people. I have been calling them every day, probably like 5 to 6 times. And I just feel like they're ignoring my phone calls. I went to their website. I tried getting in contact with someone through the website. I don't know. So I have no clue what to do on how to remove this tank liner. So yeah, I might just have to try to find MEK. I'm gonna have to like go to Nevada and get MEK. I don't know. I have no clue what to do, because I'm not gonna just throw this gas tank away. So I think this is gonna be a 2-part series. So we'll see what happens. I'm a little lost right now, but I'll have to figure it out. And hopefully we get this gas tank cleaned properly. So before we go, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I greatly appreciate you all. And I will catch you in the next one. Hopefully. Because this gas tank might just, yeah. Peace.